keep doing what you are doing, keep doing that you are doing, keep doing. Before ain't written bullshit. Stop bullshitting, I'ma keep looking at the stars all night and keep picking.
Hey guys, welcome back to startuptoast.com, and this week we are back with another video with Khalil from Torino Grill. Hey Khalil, how are you?
Very good. Yourself?
I'm good too, thanks. So let's begin. What is this company about? Tell us about the history.
Actually, we are based in Quebec. We are a grill, guys. So we do everything on the grill. We have a lot of choices on the grill. Customers comes to pick up their meat. They select their meat, and then they have their own choices on the sides. We have potatoes, we have rice, vegetables, salad. So basically, that's it. That's what we do. So we're a grill, guys.
You're the grillers, eh?
Absolutely.
All right. So when did this begin? In which year?
It started in 1997. So basically, this year we're celebrating the 25th years annual. So there was an original idea back in the time. Back in the time, we used to be called Poulet Torino, which is chicken Torino. We changed it 2009 to Grilla Torino, which is Torino Grill in English. That's it.
Awesome, man. So tell us about franchise. How can someone take a franchise from you? What are the costs?
Basically, the cost initial investment it's 25,000. That's your initial investment. Then there is the part which is the construction. Construction could be variable. We're talking about between 300 to 350. Depends on the location. There is a lot of changes on that price. So basically, we're talking roughly around 400,000 investment, total investment.
Okay, so what about the royalty fee and the marketing fee?
We're talking about 5%. I have everybody else on the market, 2% for the marketing. Roughly, that's it. And to get back for the investment, we have partners like Bank of Montreal, which is they do the financing. So basically, the investors need between 100 and 150 from their pocket. The rest will be financed from the bank.
Okay, that's brilliant. So what is the eligibility of a franchisee?
We're talking about I choose my people. Basically, we like to have the people that comes on board. We like to have them as a family. So the way we work, we are very selective with people. I would love to have people that succeed because this is the main idea of having a franchisee. So when you become a franchisee, you become a part of the family.
They represent you.
Absolutely.
Awesome. What can a franchisee expect after they take a franchise from you?
We've been in this market for the last 25 years. So if you are then from 25 years, we know everything from A to Z. So we will support you from scratch. What I'm talking about from scratch, we have a central kitchen. So all the foods comes ready from our central kitchen. No preparation in stores. You have the little details that you have to do, still do it in your stores, but most of the sauce comes ready from the second kitchen. So the chicken comes ready, the beef comes ready, the sausage comes ready, hummus, garlic, they're all already ready from the second kitchen. No need for a chef in your kitchen. No need. You don't need.
That's perfect. It's an automated kitchen, eh?
It's not an automated one, but we in your store, you don't need a chef.
That's perfect. So when someone takes a franchise from you, when can you get it started up and running?
It could be very fast, depends on the location, and it could take times. We opened recently a store that took us 3 months to build, and sometimes could be faster. Now we are working on one, and the next month it's going to be open. So really depends on locations. We can do it fast, and sometimes it could take time.
Okay, that's great. So what is the percentage profit can they expect?
Very simple. I'm not expecting to give you the moon. As everybody else, we're expected to have at the end of the day between 10 to 15% profit in your pocket. This is basically the market. The biggest advantage, again, as I said, you don't need employees, you don't need a lot of chef and all that. That's going to help you a lot to cut in your investments.
Okay, so what is the average income that are your existing franchises generating right now?
Right now, the average we're talking about 900. So 900, this is the average. We have stores doing 1.8 million when you have stores doing 600. So if I can say 900, it's the average sales right now for the stores, existing stores. And by the way, we have 20 stores.
Okay, yeah, 20 stores. So on what basis do you allocate the stores in an area?
That's a teamwork. So sometimes I have people that come to us and they suggest the locations, and sometimes it's the opposite. We suggest location for people's. We want again we want them to succeed. So the best way it's a teamwork. So that's something we work each time. We start from scratch to find the best locations.
Okay, so let's say Toronto. So how many stores would you allow in Toronto?
My friend, this is a tricky question. I cannot answer it because in Toronto, if you take the downtown area, you can have as many stores as you can imagine because you know the average people that are walking around and the concentration of people, you can have at least 5 6 stores in downtown area. But when you go outside, the idea is not to have a lot of stores because they're going to be ending competing when each others.
That's right. All right. How long is a contract?
The contract basically depends on the lease. Most of the time, our leases it's 10 years, so the contract goes for 10 years. There is some leases that go up to 15 years. Then we can do an adjustment to make the contract for 15 years. But most of the time, it's 10 years.
Okay, awesome. So we are at the end of the conversation now. So one last question for any young entrepreneur who's starting off with their new business. So what is the biggest tip that you can give them?
Do it as fast as possible because you want to be your own boss. You don't want to work for somebody else. You want to be your own boss. This is the biggest advantage that you can have. Do it as fast as you can.
Okay, that's a great tip and a great conversation with Khalil from Torino Grill. Thanks a lot, Khalil, for the conversation. Until next time, guys, see you. Bye bye.